among the Lur people called Goli Parish, which oversaw all churches from along the Nile up to Kango and Adusi. He was the first priest who appointed Hosea Washibra, who was a school teacher in Goli Mission School, to be the catechist of the central and main church Goli. The bishop added that all this time, these churches were under control of American missionaries, and it was disagreement between Church Missionary Society with Africa Inland Mission that they helped them in West Nile as they were in Congo Zaire. At the time, West Nile was very hard to reach from Kampala because of the roads and few CMS missionaries. Reverend Geoffrey Lester, who came from United Kingdom, was the first CMS missionary to arrive in Goli in October 1924 to succeed Bwana Boise. He was the one who brought churches in Grutanebi under Church Missionary Society control. He added that celebrating the 30th anniversary should be both in faith and spirit. The Bishop further revealed that in 1958, Goli Parish was divided into two, Midiere and Okoro parishes, which with its headquarters at Padut Mamba and Warokemo respectively. In 1969, three more parishes were started, Jonam, Ahila, and Goli, which hosted the first Archdeacon, Venerable James Awor Oshidim. Venerable Henry Luke Orombi came as the second Archdeacon in January 1987 after Venerable Awor retired in December 1986.
We are so happy and thrilled for the 30 years that our diocese has come to. 1919, Bwana Hari from Canada came and he touched ground in Koch, a particular place called Adwongo. Since then, we have never remained the same. It has changed our lives. We are here celebrating that 30 years down the road with the first Archdeacon, Venerable James Awor, and the first Bishop, Henry Luke Orombi, succeeded by Bishop Alphonse, and I'm the third Bishop. We are so grateful and grateful to God that we have stood the test of time. And we want to ask you to continue praying for us that we remain faithful and we remain faithful to God and God alone.
During the same event, the clan chief Pangero Chiefdom Dixon Olama appealed to the diocese to renovate the historical church, which is under appalling condition. Olama added that the church has increasing population of Christians, both from lower and upper Pangero Chiefdom, respectively.
Enta poka poka ngoa mauti ikinda duongo. Kanisa mukende cheke mudo kujok chakpin bediyoringe. Duwaso orobu bino lega madit bibirukeni ya duong abe kwayo Reverend Mwa wange ni atishitie echa bodwa pet chaladano magi bolutin ni the Christmas and we were willing I orachiel ubino ni shakreche mwa bolu Christmas Day of Bino. Tino wa winjo wachak yekira. Karawek nindo echa oka cho eka dungo kene ko ro majuga chikte mutindi ma echa. Abe kwayo watimu ping mo ko talo dasis. Karawek dano de shielo man bineno talo privilege mania kakecha kama mirachiel Church of Uganda kanyo kanisa mwa kushakire iye Church of Uganda zo ena bekwei ne watimu pin mo kukeja manyutunia eni kapenduma kanisa irachel la rushakire iye endo ka woni pin manyutu pe.
Nebi Anglican Diocese was established in 1993 with the first bishop being Henry Luke Orombi, and was succeeded by Bishop Alphonse Otakudi on 21st December 2003, who served up to 10th January 2021. The current bishop is Right Reverend Pons Ozela Winju, who came as the third bishop on 16 January 2022. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories, more in Moyo District. In an accident occurred at Laropi Ferry Station where a fuel tank with the registration number KBD 946K and behind board registration ZD2456 slid off the ferry into the water after docking, halting the operation of the ferry at Laropi landing site in Laropi Sub-County, Moyo District on the 21st of October 2023. Okumu Dominic and Onzima Alan report more.
A fuel tanker with cabin registration number KBD 946K and behind board registration number ZD2456 Max Actros Benz, green in color, that was transporting fuel from Kenya to Kajokeji, South Sudan, got involved in an accident which left part of the tanker sliding off the ferry into the water after docking at Laropi landing site in Laropi Sub-County in Moyo District on the 21st of October 2023, holding the operation of the ferry at Laropi Ferry Station. Maka Asibuku, a businesswoman at Laropi Ferry landing site, stated that the accident occurred in the wee hours of the night, leaving passengers and motorists stranded.
Ama fertidi adriano kwa meze ama mabatiri nizori atodere amendre ninga rebe ke amaitria ama mabatiri no ke fertisi to feriomba di tamarbi ar ko mbako odi ar setra mabatiri skuru asepe rodu area et feride buite kase ebe garo ama ingusuru wa malaziti dade ni sa ebaru ki dare cho zeni feride mkare de lady feride ombari ere cho zeni didiaro ko bukoro le drengu amani okona kende sakwe dani kuri kamete ka mi ko ngoni ongo le didiaro amala kade gari ae so ebe amasi ni ekweko amasi ka za kendre kwe kole orata maidri kwa mapatri ko ako ogura ongo mama ero ajele enikwe idenya ndala dede oviru dokani ritro kura maidi anirimbi ongo mari ameteni dia ferti dia riebi ame ebi azia malo de mari mumchomo azi ongo ebi awilaka ongo kachirichiri ka ta mugatengo ndi batikpo amaba amazia so tade ya mapatri ni konyi kare ki rajo yodene feri ni ombodi dene le dina mane gbokpo de tagba amasi ni olujo igbeko amasika zara kore on totality.
Opi Goli, the chairperson business community for Omi landing site in Ajumani district, said fishmongers are not operating well since ferry was locked up in accident, hence affecting the market, but however appeals to the relevant authorities responsible for the maintenance of the ferry to work hard and ensure the network routine movement of the ferry is stabilized.
Kutokana petrol ndio atakare ngwe o zidno de here emfiri nda kesi tunalo ferry di diaro saire susa karo ferry di sore ngare koro kiundo wale kaya delivery bi ferna aron mkarani kujoe kidada ide otiere umisaile gare ide trade transport ribobari kai bude chui kira mziri kare bibare ebi okore ebi asirega ribati kare okore ebi asirega ndroba ebi jele yo ebi ombaroti ke amikerega sa nose azia tuderena nos fer corre budelera ki rosa mandra fer engineer ke budejilerisi.
Superintendent of Police Dragude Ignatius, the police public relations officer for Northwest Nile region, urged the drivers to always be careful while on the road and follow the traffic act so as to avoid landing into problems.
These drivers, they had been reversing the vehicle, not only even on speed, because they had been on ferry. Of course, you cannot overspeed on ferry. So, because of reversing, not looking at the side by side of the ferry, it make the vehicle entered in the water. And one bad thing, it has caused the road going to Adjumani. Those who are coming from Moyo crossing to Adjumani, the ferry was blocked and it cannot move. So the drivers, our people have used this long distance from Moyo via Gbalala. They pass to Paurenya up to Itula and Obonyi, which is over 100 kilometers from Laropi to Obong and to Adjumani using Obong ferry.
Mr. Gore Goffin, the resident district commissioner Moyo, stated that the accident shouldn't be blamed on the administration but appealed to the people to be patient as a permanent solution is being found.
Yesterday in the evening here in Laropi, we had a marine accident when the ferry was trying to offload the fuel tanker truck. Unfortunately, the driver, when he was trying to get out of the ferry, he got himself into accident to the level that the truck could not come out properly, and so it ended up jerking, and the ferry, the truck, half of it fell in water. All arrangements have been put in place by UNRWA to try to get out this truck so that we keep our ferry moving. All those efforts are still on. This morning I have just talked to the ferry maintenance engineers in Kampala. They are sending in a bigger crane from Masindi Port. This should be arriving here by evening so that we are able to pull out this crane. With that crane we are able to pull this truck. But we are also working together with the URA because this truck is carrying custom bonded goods. So even to offload it, URA is involved. As we talk right now, we have received the management of URA from our Forgy border who are already here, so that we see how we can handle this together, either to offload the fuel or to get it out, and all that requires URA to be involved. So I want to ask the public to be patient. This is a marine accident, and all efforts are in place to ensure that the ferry is on the road. So for now, I want to ask the people who wanted to use this route, kindly use the alternative route in Obongi between today and maybe possibly part of tomorrow, as this matter is being solved.
The incident made the vehicles moving through Moyo to Adjumani to get diverted through Obongi, but this morning the Uganda National Roads Authority staff went on ground to find a way forward of getting the fuel tanker off the ferry so as to normalize traffic at the ferry. Okumu Dominic and Onzimai Alan for West Nile TV, NILE CAST.
And more in our stories. Pakele Catholic Parish launched its 75 years Diamond Jubilee anniversary on the 21st of October 2023 at Pakele Sub-County in Adjumani District with the chief guest, the State Minister for Northern Uganda, Honorable Quiltrin Grace Freedom. Take a look.
Pakele Catholic Parish held its 75 years Diamond Jubilee on the 21st October 2023 in Pakele Sub-County, Adjumani District, with the chief guest, the State Minister for Northern Uganda, Honorable Quiltrin Grace Freedom. Madras Jacqueline, a Christian of Pakele Catholic Parish, has appealed to Christians to increase their faith and work in solidarity.
Christian of this area, I feel so proud that really the faith has grown in our area.
And then what is your message to the Christians?
My message to the Christian is, let them be prayerful, let's love each other in the place where they are.
While presiding over the Holy Mass at the Pakele Catholic Parish, Reverend Father Ajosi Lois, the Episcopal Vicar of Adjumani Vicariate, briefly appealed to Christians to be vigilant and work for unity to achieve human virtue.
De padre nini mandragasi ya malasana siesu isiofo lady degree engineer ne mandrakade mo furu kerere patere chairman elisi doen banyera amala sana siari matta di panze ano lure yure ado itero ana fuka ni mesu ofu aditisia e ake ofuru idere edu ana fone ne mbanye sadeli nanyi keawa omba masama keawa katapela niru karwa jikarwa asi ajo anikata baleti de sokari dite mbara omanda kasi lokuru mbara.
Honorable Mamawi James, the Member of Parliament, Ashumani East constituency, urged Christians of Pakele to create money-generating activities to ensure they are stable in all aspects.
This parish is making 75 years next year, which is called Diamond Jubilee, which is going to be celebrated here next year. And today we are in the process of launching the many events. So they're happy that as we are here, the team who organizing this function has outlined all the activities, series of activities which are supposed to take place in the process of celebration of this Diamond's Jubilee. We want to thank you so much for the efforts. Aneba Maridiare, Odu and Odiolu Tajotori Ku. Amanyina John Tokea, Wachaka and Odikasi. The Tanzania wa Ecclesia did not look in a pitu the ribbit to Udine Wako Atari in a bunde, and Yako Ecclesia the call pay, Ecclesia the and Odiane Miss. But there is a Mudri people that are Lana, Aru Alona Mai Masai, Amala Merawa, Samolo Recado, primary Gary, Amakatakiza on Zine, and Pakatakiza, the Conga Didia. Koya mo 02 primary ya konyite katakizo tia ya di dera nyite kwa singene batisi mkokai te katakiza nyite nyambura sai sono ya nyite dera hiyo nyene.
Meanwhile, Honorable Kushin Gross Freedom, the State Minister for Northern Uganda, and the chief guest talking as a representative of General Retired Moses Ali while handing the 24 iron sheets and over 200 medical equipments to the parish priest, said Christians of Pakele should be generating money so as to ensure resource mobilization is done in time.
I was told he needed to renovate the sacristy roof and ceiling. So that is what I have picked, and in that car I have bought 24 iron sheets, which was indicated. I have the message from General Moses Ali. I have 2 million shillings from General Moses Ali. General Moses Ali, okay. I have come here with 1 million shillings.
Today I have been here in Pakele Parish. Pakele Catholic Parish is 75 years old next year. So today I have been able to launch the celebrations so that come next year a lot of arrangements are in place. Renovation of the church, buying of music system, and many other activities. And so I am here representing General Moses Ali, who requested me to come and represent him because this is his constituency. I want to appeal to people of West Nile that church or religion is very, very important because it prepares us, it prepares our spirits, and it also makes us look into the future. Many of us these days want things of today, but we in the church, in the religion, we are taught to prepare for the future, and I think that is a very good basis for planning. Let's not get things for today. What about tomorrow? Even others have not sent their children to school because they have not planned for them. They think today I don't have money, and they are not ready to even think about how I can get money tomorrow. So this is a lesson for us to plan. The word of God is here forever. All things will pass away. Our life, the trees, all creation will pass away. But the word of the God
God will remain forever. And that is why this church is able to celebrate 75 years. The other year in Pakwach, we celebrated 100 years of Christianity entering to the West Nile region through Pakwach. And so this is good for us, and this is good because life, our foundation of life, is with God.
Peace Ushaki, Ojima Alan, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
October 2023. Owen Ezaga is my name, and you're most welcome for the sports news live on West Nile Television, Nile Cast right here. Now, of course, in our top stories, West Nile Region Football Association have organized a pre-kick season tournament meeting with stakeholders. In this meeting, the West Nile FA organized at Koboko. They had a pre-match analysis of the game that will be starting soon in the third tier of the West Nile Regional League. This is one of the third division games that is in the Uganda Football Association that will be presented to make sure that a team qualifies to the Start Time Uganda Premier League. Now, in the meeting, the purpose of the meeting was said to be for getting together the teams and the public relations of the West Nile province. Mr. Munguriek Fred gives us more about this.
Thank you. My name is Fred Munguriek. I'm the communications person at West Nile Region Football Association. Today's meeting was specifically organized to interact with the team, to, among other things, find out about the readiness for the kickoff of the West Nile Regional League, which tentatively we believe should be able to kick off between the 4th and 5th of November. As you may have heard, these interactions are very important. We get to give them the report, the preliminary report on the field inspections that we always undertake prior to the start of the season. So today what we did, we interacted with them in order to show them a few things that they can do in terms of submitting documentations and also informing them on what we expect each and every club to do as per the guidelines. So today we had to meet the clubs, like I mentioned, to interact with them along that line, but also in order to reawaken them after, before the season starts. Life is lived on hope. We expect that we are going to see a difference in terms of what they are going to do from last season. So I want to be positive and believe that the clubs are going to make sure that they do things as they are being told to.
And now more in our sports news, the Arua City 2023 Tertiary Institutional Bowl Games are finally concluded yesterday with 3 different institutions winning the trophies. In the trophies category, Modo are the champions of the boys football, as NILE Farm Institute wins the trophy in the girls category, and NIMSA Institute emerged as the overall winner of the netball. Benson Oracle compiles more.
The 5 days Ero City Tertiary Institutional Ball Games, which was played at Salim Saleh Playground final, gets done. The tournament that started on Wednesday 18th of October 2023 climaxed yesterday 22nd of October 2023. The tournament had tertiary institutions like Innovative, Maetora, Zobele Memorial, Octon, Model, St. John's College, NILE Farm Institute, and the rest, in which all participated in boys football, 6 participated in girls football, and also 6 participated in netball. In the finals, Model are the champions in boys football after edging NIMSA 5-4 in the penalty shootout. Meanwhile, NILE Farm Institute are the champions in ladies football after edging NIMSA in the finals. And lastly, NIMSA wins the netball gong after defeating Innovative in the finals.
This is the love of sports. In sports, we have 3 outcomes. Maybe first of all you can win. You will either draw and then you lose, and it has happened. All these 3 outcomes were exhibited in this tournament. All the teams that played really portrayed the image of sports or sportsmanship. Very energetic, skillful, and friendly to each other, and that is what we expect.
All the institutions that come for these games, I want to thank Model, I want to thank St. John's, I want to thank Zobele, I want to thank Machora, I want to thank NIMSA, I want to thank Innovative, I want to thank NILE Farm for their participation in this tournament. I don't have much to say. Mine is just to tell us that let's make sure we participate in these games to sell the name of our schools. That's the key point here. Next time when we request you to come and participate, we equally request that all of you turn positively.
Why we are today here is we want to identify talents as far as tertiary institutions are concerned. Therefore, we have all exhibited the necessary talents, which I think most of us have seen, and I am really thankful. I want to thank all of you in that area.
Actually, today I'm so excited for picking up this trophy. It has not been an easy thing. It has been a long way and it has been a long struggle. So I just glorify my Lord and my team for making me get up this.
This day has really made me proud. Since we started these games, it has been hard, but it was the team spirit that we had that led us to this win.
Oracle Benson Pastore, West Nile Television, NILE CAST Sports News.
And lastly, in our sports news today, Mr. Emmanuel Angia, the chief of Paida Omua Chiefdom, has warned the football managers within Zombo district against hooliganism during football competitions. He urged all the clubs and club managers to take lead in promoting peace, unity in the football, since football is a game of fairness. Let's have more from the compiled story by Alfred Jawok.
The chief made the pronouncement yesterday during a heated friendly game between Paida Black Angel Sports Club and Paida United Sports Club at Barokoro Stadium. Angia noted that alcoholism and use of drugs are the major causes of chaos in football within Zombo district. His warning comes barely 2 weeks ahead of West Nile Regional League competitions 2023-2024. While flagging of the players from both clubs for the game, Angia urged politicians and stakeholders to play their roles in sensitizing football fans against hooliganism during football games.
Kidan wane watuku maber malebe marash berupe itugu lembe dimire nyariyo nyadek tenga che rom ni loyo tenga bacho rom la mudro yuke jiro mulo tenga bakuchelo machade loch maduo ki barka kai tenga boku chiwa iyu wekara tukumane bed maleg kwayo ne yeti wadana chel dane pajura chel wotutu bed bed maleg weklebe machengo nyala wishiwasha berupe agera pe kwenye pe robola kecha avoid.
Meanwhile, Nelson Habwe, Zombo District Police Commander, equally pledged his commitment to safeguard the forthcoming leagues without segregation. Nahabwe recalled the recent incidents which happened last season where security personnel were forced to disperse the rowdy fans over what they termed as poor officiation between the Black Angel Sports Club and the United.
Because it's football unites us and it gives us teamwork and friendship. So this evening we expect to have a very peaceful match. You know, last time when we had a match here which was not peaceful, it had negative implications on both teams, which we don't always want. But at the same time, I want to appreciate it was not because of you, the players, but to some extent the supporters behind. So we urge you, let us have a friendly match. Let's have a peaceful match. Because in a competition, you cannot relax and it's a friendly. But all we want, these players brothers. We are brothers here. There's no foreign person who is anywhere. We are all brothers. Let's have a peaceful match and we build the football match.
Hassan Nasro, the head coach by the Black Angels, thanked the technical team for their support to win the game.
It has been a pleasure for us. It has been a peaceful game for us. We had a lot in mind, we had a lot of difficulty, and we made this game up. We really salute for that. We thank each and everyone, the fans, the brothers, the club at large. We thank you so much for the club for supporting this United and for us to get one. We really appreciate it. It was a beautiful game. We all enjoyed it.
Abraham Negaugosi, head coach by the United Sports Club, conceded the defeat, saying this has exhibited unity ahead of the game in November this year.
And take it also as a good friend. That's why at last we pray, we enjoy it. And we wait for the league to speak in it.
Zombo District has 4 clubs with the new entrance to Regional League: by the Black Angel Sports Club, by the United, Zeus Central, and Padea Rising Stars. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
All right, just like you know, football unites a lot of categories in different, of course, ends of the world, and that's one of the big story that, of course, the chief of Paidomua had to give us right there. And with that, marks the end of our sports news today, live on West Nile Television, Nile Cast. Have a very, very good day.
For that sports news and that sports highlight. And that, viewer, marks the end of the Nile Cast, only on West Nile Television. Thank you always, viewers, for being with us from the beginning of the Nile Cast to the end.